So I work in new product development, and pretty much everything we do is based on customer interaction. Whether we're talking about a product concept or a final design, we always want to not just vet that concept or final design, but really work through it with the customers and understand, do they understand it? Is it simple for them to use? Does the product or the feature kind of fade out of what they're doing because it is simple to use? And so when we're talking about concepts, we will sit down with a group of customers, typically in one-on-one, but take that aggregated feedback and walk through wireframes or the simple concept or use cases, and then feed that information back into our design process. And then as we iterate through the product development lifecycle, and as we move from paper mock-ups to wireframes to actually coded designs, we keep iterating that discourse with the customers. So it is true that the work we do and the products that we put out, particularly in the case of Concourse, are truly designed with the customer at the center. Concourse changes the way that people interact and speak about the law in the legal department. And so today in corporate legal departments and government law departments, you have attorneys who are managing risk and managing issues that come to them from other parts of the organization, and they're using a disparate and diverse range of tools. Concourse changes that because it integrates the tools together and connects, based on the workflow of the individual attorney, the things that matter. So understanding the risk that's brought to you by a business person from another part of the corporation, finding the information that's necessary to evaluate that issue or risk, and then to communicate back to the business how to deal with that issue. Concourse really facilitates that because it's a simple solution that connects the different pieces of information and the different tools that you need to analyze that risk or issue and deliver and understand all of the relevant pieces that come to working as a business person and a lawyer in the legal department. The product roadmap for Concourse really is divided into a couple of different things. There's new features that we're bringing out for existing modules, as well as new modules themselves. Integration with existing products that Thomson Reuters has, like Serengeti Tracker. So new feature and integration work, but then also it's about simplifying that user experience, and we're kind of obsessed with that idea of continually going back to the customer and making sure that the things that we do work the best for the customer. And again, what that's about is really having our products kind of disappear from their consciousness. They just work, so they're an extension of the workflow that the attorney is going through. And so that's not a point-in-time exercise. It's something that requires continual iteration and refactoring because technology continues to change, the way people work continues to change, the expectations on them as professionals continue to change. We have to be obsessed about making those products as good as we can. So the best day for me is it's about getting up before the rest of my family, having 2 or 3 shots of espresso, maybe doing some push-ups or just getting the blood pumped for the rest of the day, having breakfast with my family, talking about what we're going to do in the day, and then thinking about working at Thomson Reuters, connecting with the customers. And so again, everything we do is about trying to optimize that experience. And so whether I'm in the office here working with my team, it's hitting the whiteboard, thinking about use cases, translating those use cases into different product concepts, or it's about taking those out to the customer, or it's about getting on a WebEx with a rep and a customer, demonstrating the benefits and unique aspects of our product line to the customers. So every day it's about being customer focused. Every day it's about looking at where we are on a particular project and then challenging the team and the customer to understand if there's a simpler way to do things and then translating that desire for simplicity into a better product solution.